My most favorite coaster, the Incredible Hulk. Don't have to review it. I love it so much, went on it 5 times. Here's my most recent photo. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man. As I mentioned with Transformers, it's the same sort of ride, only this time it's of course with Spider-Man himself, fighting an army full of villains. The effects are cool. I love when Hydro Man comes at you and you get sprayed on with water. The heat, I believe, from Dr. Octavius's ray gun or something. I think that's his. Same sort of thing like I mentioned with Transformers with Megatron firing the missile. The effects are cool, and as I heard, it was refurbished, and you even get a short cameo appearance from Stan Lee himself, if you pay close enough attention to notice that. Overall, cool ride. The Cube line is cool, like you're in the Daily Bugle office, like in the movie, if you've seen those. Definitely cannot be missed if you go here. Dr. Doom's Fearfall. I'd say this is an okay ride. It is a thrill, the first launch, but after that, it's nothing really special. If the wait time is any more than 10 minutes, don't even bother. I mean, yeah, the first launch, as I said, is scary, but after that, yeah, it's okay. Okay, well, I missed the Spider-Man rating. My rating for the Spider-Man ride in 3D, yeah, definitely a rockin' 2 modes of Wii Motion Plus is up on that one. Cannot be missed. For Dr. Doom's Fearful, I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to give it a Wii Remote Wii Motion Plus up and a plain Wii Remote down. I think that's fair on that one. Okay, now moving on to the Toon Lagoon. Popeye. These are the real drenchers. I don't know why they call it Toon Lagoon when it really should be called Super Soaker Lagoon. I mean, really, Popeye is the real Super Soaker. I mean, Dudley Do-Right you get soaked on. Dudley Do-Right is a fun log flume ride. Unlike a couple of years ago where it didn't have the restraint over your lap, it does now, and you get a photo on it. Sorry, I do not have a photo myself, but here's one that was taken by my dad. Yes, you get soaked on this one. It's like you're going down 2 drops in one. I mean, I don't think I've ever been on any log flume that has ever done that before. But it's a real Super Soaker, and even after the drop, people can spray you with water guns as if you're not wet enough. Jeez. But Popeye is the real deal with Super Soaking. I mean, you get drenched, you get soaked. No doubt about it right there. But there's no huge drops, obviously, since it's just a rapids ride. So for Dudley Do-Right, I give it a plain Wii Remote up and a Wii Remote with Wii Motion Plus up on that one. And for Popeye, yeah, the same thing. I'm going to be fair on that one, especially if it's a hot day down in central Orlando. Now, Jurassic Park the ride I've already reviewed before, but for some reason, I think due to maintenance issues, it was closed. I didn't go on Pteranodon Flyers. It's a kiddie ride, obviously. Moving on to the newest edition, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This is what everybody's been hyping about when coming here. Okay, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Keep in mind, I'm not a die-hard Harry Potter fan, but I could say without a doubt, this place was simply amazing. And in fact, it's the only place where you'll actually find snow in Central Florida, especially this time of the year. Of course, they had to take portions of the Lost Continent section, like the former Flying Unicorn, which they rethemed and called it the Flight of Hippogriff, I think. I did not go on this one due to the long wait times, which I didn't want to wait for, but the Dragon Challenge I did, which is former Dueling Dragons, which does not have the dragon statues in the front or the same entrance with all the skeletons, but it's basically the same coasters. Only difference is it does not, of course, duel anymore. I believe due to an accident or something that happened, I think about a year or so ago, but otherwise it's the same coasters. Ice is of course called Hungarian Horntail, and then fire is called Chinese Fireball. Makes sense, I guess. From what I heard, and I think I can basically very well believe that Chinese Fireball is faster, and I believe the drop is just slightly higher. Not sure if Hungarian Horntail has more loops, but both of course loop and have plenty of inversions and stuff. But definitely a big thrill. I go for Chinese Fireball if you're looking for a faster ride. ride, but I did both anyway just to see what they're like. And they're fun, but I'd still like the whole coaster better, not to offend anybody who loves these rides, but they're fun, don't get me wrong, and I thought it would have been interesting to see what it's like, with your legs dangling and going on loops at the same time. Cool ride, and the entrance is cool, but Jesus Christ, there's too much walking to get to these things. I mean, what these lines designed for? 10-hour waits? They're never going to get that long. In fact, I spent more time walking than I actually did waiting in line for these damn things. But otherwise, they're fun rides. I think the fair rating is Wii Remote Wii Motion Plus up and just a plain Wii Remote up. I think that's fair. They're still fun. As for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, it's a simulator ride, only this time it doesn't require 3D glasses. Instead, it's more or less a simulator, and some points of this ride can make you a little bit queasy, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, if you're a diehard Harry Potter fan especially, and I'm not either, and I still enjoyed the hell out of this ride, definitely check it out. It's a simulator, which feels like you're flying, and then you're on your side half the damn time. It's no joke with these shoulder restraints on you, but it's definitely a blast. I give it, Wii Remote Wii Motion Plus up and a plain Wii Remote up. It's definitely worth it. So I believe that pretty much covers all the other rides that I've run down. I didn't go too much in the Lost Continent section. Obviously, I didn't go in Dr. Seuss section. It's more obviously for kiddies. If you have any kids that are too short to get on any of the big rides like the Hulk and stuff, this is probably the section you want to bring them in. But otherwise, that pretty much wraps up my trip to Universal Orlando. Hope you enjoyed my video. You can leave comments, do whatever. Those are my ratings on the ride. I hope you enjoyed the photos. Till next time, keep watching.